Hi, J.R. Lewis with you. A special second edition of the Daily Briefing for the 5 p.m. and 8 p.m. airings on KLAM and KCDV. We'll call it Briefing 2.0 because there were some significant developments, that is, as far as the community's progress forward. At today's council meeting, we're going to visit with Mayor Koplin about that. A reminder again, daily briefings are in the 1 p.m., 5 p.m., and 8 p.m. hours on the Clam and the Eagle, and also on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Cordova TV. Mayor Koplin, a special extra edition of our daily briefings here because there has been a pretty significant development with today's city council meeting. Go ahead and make the announcement.
There has, and thank you, JR, for giving us a second bite of this to update the community. So in the council meeting today, the council did vote unanimously to amend the move to Alaska, State of Alaska's Phase 3 and 4 Reopen Alaska Responsibly plan up to tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. So the packet had that effective this June 1st at 8 a.m. But the council wanted to implement those provisions sooner rather than later, and so they did so. The other important takeaway from the meeting was that they did vote unanimously to keep the City of Cordova's emergency rules around masks requirements in place, but they did modify those to accommodate the Phase 3 and 4 reopening. So in other words, for restaurants that would require you to, eat or drink, if you went to have a beard trimmed or get some dental work, obviously you're going to need to remove your mask to do that. So those changes were made and adopted unanimously by council as well.
Okay, and if people want to read these documents, they are, in a sense, they're in the council packet for today, which is still downloadable from the city website. The mask rule was passed as written, and the moving to Phase 3 and 4 as written, with the exception of the date, was moved to tomorrow morning instead of June 1st. So does that pretty well cover it if people want to read what's going on?
That's exactly right. Okay,
well, a brief update, but they are supposed to be daily briefings and not daily long operas. So, Mayor Koplin, thank you very much. Anything else in closing?
Thank you. The only other thing was that we, in addition to the 424 info line, we also have a 424 well line, WHLL, that just has a daily update on wellness. Okay, good. So 424 well and 424 info. And I would assume, too, that what you said yesterday, and I think Councilor Schaefer emphasized it, that while business rules are relaxing, that puts kind of even more of the burden of keeping us at successfully low numbers on all of us as individuals, right? That's exactly right, and I think the medical team was very clear on that. We're in a position to move to these rules, but the underlying presumption is that people are going to continue to socially distance, wash their hands, and wear their masks.
Okay, well, with that, we'll close up this 2.0 version of today's update, and thank you, Mayor, very much.
Thank you.
Okay, pretty significant developments here today. Thank you, Mayor Koplin, for sharing that information. Again, folks should remember that not all the businesses will necessarily choose to open to the full extent that is allowed starting tomorrow morning. They may have their own protocols, and it's obviously best for the community if everybody respects those. If a business wants you to wear a mask the whole time in their business, then obviously you need to do that in order to do business there, and so on. We'll continue to keep you updated as things unfold. Daily briefings are in the 1 p.m., 5 p.m., and 8 p.m. hours on KLAM and KCDV, and on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Cordova TV. Back to regular programming now on the Clam and the Eagle.